Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the pod. We have a very special episode today. We're going to talk about our essential things that we use on a daily. I'm JasonJRice, and I am joined by my beautiful wife and co-host.
Hey guys, it's Kaysha Renee, and this is
Love is a Verb. All right, guys, so let's just jump right into it. So today we're going to talk about our essential things that we must do or can't really live without doing that we use on a day-to-day basis. I'm sure you guys have all of your essential things that you kind of use. We're just going to run you through some of ours. And I'll start off first. And my first essential thing is this guy right here. It is my thought journal. I am a big fan of journaling, getting your thoughts down, getting your goals down, just getting your ideas down in general. I generally journal twice a day, once in the morning after meditation, and then once at night reflecting on my day. And I always read the reflection in the morning to see if I'm kind of still on par with some of my goals. So if you guys aren't journaling, get you a pad and start doing it. I kind of like, this is very cost efficient. And then I like, this one says I'm a total fucking legend. And I definitely believe that I am. And that's what thoughts go in here. So that is my first essential item.
And I can go into my first one too. So my first one is not a journal, but it's something that I kind of use for my motivation, which is obviously my phone, right? I feel like phone is something that everyone uses every single day and kind of relies on. But the reason why I call it my essential thing is, one, obviously that's how I communicate with my family, my friends. I keep in touch on social media with people. So obviously that, but also I use this app called the Motivation app. So definitely want to recommend it to you. I set up alerts where it sends me motivational messages throughout the day. I also use the Bible app as well. And so you can actually sign up to read different verses and sign up for different types of core Bible groups and things like that, just to keep you on your journey. Whatever your journey is, there's so many different different categories and things in there. So I set that up for messages throughout the day as well. So those two things really keep me going. So my phone is my first essential, and I had to get that out first just because that's an obvious one, right? I'm sure you all use your phones, but definitely check those apps out. They help me kind of keep me grounded throughout my day, and I don't know what I would do without those apps. So that's my first one, which I'm sure phone is
yes,
your
definitely
too.
The phone is my essential. I actually have it on my side right here. The phone is definitely essential for me, especially for the business that I'm in, real estate. I am attached to both of my phones. We'll only show you one. So I'm attached to my phone all day, every day, because that's deals come every minute, every second, and you got to be ready and willing to play. So that's one thing. But the other thing that I really use my phone for is I I'm a slave to my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, on that day, chances of me doing it is probably not going to happen, unless I can move things around. But so that's my essential app on my phone is my calendar and my reminders. And as I told you guys in a previous episode, the Focus app, so I can like just have time to focus on specific things. But yeah, phone is definitely
for sure,
definitely an essential item.
Yeah, and I started to even think like I'm huge on researching, and so I don't tend to use like a laptop unless it's like for work. So I use my phone a lot for that until I can get my own, tablet. Then I'll probably use that. But using it for research too is really great, and the notes as well. But my second essential, and I'm just gonna grab something and show you guys. Let me get that. So skincare, I'm huge on skincare products. Hopefully you can see this. So this is a face wash that I use every day. It's the La Roche-Posay, and it's the from normal to oily skin, because my skin is tends to be more on the oily side. So this has been so heaven sent. This has been awesome. We use it every single day. I know that it has made a difference for both of us because it also has niacinamide in it. So it really keeps your skin even toned, but also moisturized. So I definitely recommend this, and I have one more, so I'm gonna grab that. The Ordinary is like a dream. If you guys have not gotten the Ordinary products, I definitely recommend it. So this is also the niacinamide oil. So I use this as well. So I'll wash my face, and then I'll use this, and then I'll use their moisturizer, the Ordinary's moisturizer as well, which I don't have with me at the moment. But that also has niacinamide in it. So clearly niacinamide is the main ingredient. So I definitely encourage you guys to check it out. All of these products, we generally just go straight to Ulta and get them. The Ordinary products are pretty non-expensive. It's between $6 and $10. So skincare is so important. I'm trying to get more into using sunscreen more often, just because the sun is hitting really hard out here. It's so hot out here, so I'm trying to get more into that. But right now this is really holding me over and keeping my glow. So definitely check it out. Definitely an essential. I know you can agree to that because you started using these too.
Yeah, I definitely did start using those. It's her essential, but because she does all this research, and I was like, dude, why is my face kind of breaking out and everything like that? So she was like, you should try the face wash that I'm using. And before, as a man, we're face wash, just give me some soap, splash on my face, and let's keep it moving. But I switched over to that, and you guys see this face. It's pretty clean, right? Yeah.
This face. No, I'm just joking.
It's because I switched to that, but I also, since we're on skincare and everything, is out of order for my essentials, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show y'all this essential paired with that essential, especially for my guys. This next essential is definitely, let me just bring it out. So I have the Remington F4. It's a dry shave razor, because when I did an experiment where I was I want to have a cleaner shave, right? Because I have a lot of hair here, and then I was growing a lot of hair here, and it was looking really crazy, and I was like, well, I don't want to touch my hair every day, all day. So I was like, all right, well, let me figure out how to clean my face up so that way I don't look as threatening, So I was shaving with a razor, and then I kept bumping up, and I was like, why am I bumping? And then I did some research, and for people that have very oily skin, a dry shave is going to probably be better for you. And because I don't I have hair, I don't go to the barbershop all the time. So I got this guy, and now my face is pretty clear. There every now and then I get some bumps, but not crazy. But this is a life saver and changer, and it also saves me time. It takes me like 3 minutes to shave my face with this. So
nice. So next I just want to talk about kind of like the weather out here. So the weather out here is like really, really dry, and that was one of the things that I had to get used to moving from Georgia. So I always keep on me, and I'm just going to show you what I'm using, but some lip gloss. So I really am loving these glosses from Smashbox. I particularly really like to use the ones that have like the color and the glitter inside. So I definitely encourage you to check out Smashbox. But y'all, when I say my lips like need it, like, you know, I'd be like, where's my gloss? Where's my gloss?
She won't go out of the house. She'd be like, oh, I gotta go run back upstairs. Like, what you got? We're running late. I gotta get lip gloss because it's just hot outside.
It is like the weather is so dry that my lips will just start to peel and like chap. And for you girls, like, I know you know what I'm talking about. So this has been really great. I actually have this one on right now. This one's not heavy on the color. I really love it because it just looks kind of neutral. But they do have some that have like actual like more color in it. So this one would, but they last all day, like just about all day. The color on this one lasts pretty much all day. But they're pretty moisturized, so I keep gloss on me, okay? And I know that might sound kind of silly, but it's a necessity for me. And another thing that I always try to keep on me is like some form of like perfume or roll-ons. Let me show you what roll-on I'm using.
She's not lying, guys. She keeps it on like, oh, I'm telling you. You guys understand, if she forgets this stuff and she's like, I'd be like, we have to like almost do a 360 turnaround, go back to the house and get it.
Well, I keep it in the car, so that's what's like, we won't have to, because I'll be like, oh, open the glove box. But I try to keep on me just like some type of body spray. Right now I'm really liking the Bath and Body Works Champagne Toast, so check this out. But more importantly, like, if you want to make sure you smell good all the time and you don't feel like pulling out your perfume or your spray, get you a roll-on. Like this roll-on, these roll-ons are so great. You can roll them on throughout the day. They fit in your purse. So my favorite fragrance right now is the Victoria's Secret Love, which is really great. I'm using this right now, and so everywhere I go, everyone's always like, you smell so good. I'm huge on that. I really like to smell good. I know it attracts bugs, which is not my favorite thing, but I prefer to smell good over bugs.
I mean, she doesn't like bugs, for sure. I don't know what girl does like bugs though, but you know, she can't stand them at all.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So I got a couple more essential things. While we were talking about like outside and things that you gotta have with when you leave the house in Arizona, I'm gonna tell you guys what you need to do. All right, I'm gonna just if you move to Arizona, you need to get you some shades, okay?
100%.
You need to get you some sun blockers or whatever. And I have, I've fallen in love with kind of like shades. Like I buy shades like all the time because it's an essential thing, and like, you know, it's one of those kind of things that we can using it as an accessory as a guy out here, because you're really, it's sunny from 5 o'clock in the morning to about 8 o'clock at night every day, sunshine. And if you're outside or doing anything outside or driving, you need a good pair of shades. Another essential that I absolutely must have, and she is going to laugh about this essential, is, guys, my Apple earbuds. They are very, very essential to my on the phone all the time lifestyle, working out all the time lifestyle, and just everything. So these are, I will not go anywhere without them.
Like, you have to let me tell this story. So the other day, Jason was getting ready, you know, to hit the office, get ready to get out of the house, and couldn't find his AirPods, right? So he goes to check his phone, your phone, to see like where my AirPods at, because I have like the Find My Phone and Find My AirPods app or whatever. His AirPods, the last location was in your office. So he just like dropped every single thing, head straight to the office, got there, found out he couldn't find, his AirPods weren't there, left, called me, pissed off, like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know where they're at. The freaking app is fraud. It told me it was at the office. Oh my gosh, he was so mad. And I was like, they're probably at the house. I was like, did you really look everywhere?
And what's crazy is I go, like, every time Apple comes out with it, not everything that they do new, but every time they do like AirPods, watches, whatever, I go and get a new pair. And I don't give my old pair away. So she's just like, well, you got like three.
You got another pair.
She's like, you got like 3 pairs in your office drawer. Like, just use one of those. And I'm just like, no, I want the new ones that, we're not that new anymore, but I want those.
Jason was so upset. And then I was like, I can look here, you know, because he went to the gym. I was like, I can check for you. And you were like, it just got really silent. And he was like, yeah, so you gonna check? And I was like, you want me to check right now? I had just logged on to work. Like, I was like, right now you want to be on the phone while I look for them? And he was like, yes. So I looked for them. Literally all I did was check the couch. And then I saw them behind the couch. And I was like, they're behind the couch. I was like, you worked yourself up for no reason. I was like, you can't do that. And so then we started talking about like making sure to like woosah, take it easy.
Yeah,
it was so crazy.
It was a whole.
Wow, he cares a lot about these AirPods. That's when I learned. That's how I knew.
Well, I need them all the time because like I'm always talking with people and I'm always using my hands and I stand and I do about 55 like cold calls a day. And I like to be doing other stuff while I'm dialing and while I'm calling because, you know, everyone doesn't answer. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, I need them.
I get it. I just didn't know how bad. So now I know, like, we need to make sure we have a designated spot in the house for the AirPods so that, you know, okay, they go here.
I normally do that.
Yeah.
I normally come home like, here's where everything is. And then the moment I'm like, hold up, it's not there. So then I go into like freak out mode because I'm really good about everything is where it needs to go and be.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So that's cool. What else you got?
So I got 2 more essentials.
I've got one more, so you can go first.
My gosh, and I'm gonna try. Well, you shouldn't see any information, but I hate having bulky crap in my pockets. Cannot stand it. She knows it.
I can attest to that because you always tell me to hold your stuff.
Yeah.
Which purse I didn't mention obviously is one, clearly my roll-ons and stuff, but yeah. You always have me carry your stuff.
Yeah. So I like this minimalist wallet by Buffway. It's very inexpensive, and I'm like, I don't need it to be like crazy. I don't need it to do anything except for hold my stuff and give me a small footprint. Like, I can't remember the last time I carried actual cash on me. So if anybody decided to rob me and was like, yo, give me your cash, and I'm like, well, I have none, they're probably gonna be very pissed. But I keep in my wallet, I keep my ID, I keep a couple business cards, I keep my Costco card, and of course my bank card. That's all I need. And of course you can't go anywhere without ID or a wallet, so I carry this every day, and it gives me a small footprint in my pocket, and it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I think your wallets are the most minimalistic, like, because I try to like surprise Jason with gifts sometimes, and sometimes for Christmas I'll be picking stuff out, and I have to keep in mind like he doesn't like, you know, big bulky wallets, and so it really doesn't need to be something that carries a lot, you know. So I think that's kind of cool actually. So it'll fit in my bag.
Yeah.
So my next thing is my vanity set. So I want to talk about the reason why I love my vanity set so much. Not only because it has like that's where I go to do my makeup and stuff like that. I mean, I think that is like the whole point in it. It's supposed to be like a space for you to like go and just get ready, get beautiful, right? And pamper yourself. But I have a lot of stuff. So for me, my vanity set is like a storage unit. It's like where I put all my stuff. It organizes all my stuff for me. So it was very important for me to get one that had like actual storage space. And if you check out my page, you probably saw my other YouTube, KayInFullBloom, you probably saw my review of the vanity set that I have from Impressions Vanity, and it is stunning. It has like the speaker, like I said, it takes you and puts you in the element, your own element while you're getting ready. You can like dim the lights, and so if you don't want it to be so bright, you can dim your lights. So I really love my vanity set. If we're thinking about makeup, one thing I can't live without, obviously, is my eyeliner. I always have it. I love eyeliner because I feel like it doesn't make me look sleepy. But before I had like my vanity set that has the organizers, I was using this. So Jason actually bought me this, and I'm sorry if it's like glaring right now, but Jason actually bought me this, and it has that like speaker, and it kind of pulls me into my element. So I was doing my makeup here, but it wasn't holding all my stuff for me. So I definitely recommend getting one that has the storage space. But this, I still bring this with me to travel. So this is like my travel size vanity set. So I love it. Definitely key, essential. I love just getting away and getting in my own space and not being in your way while I'm getting ready. So.
And I'm gonna say this, guys. My wife knows, like, I have a pet peeve about stuff being on the countertops and everything. Like, I used to be like, bro, like, can you just put all your stuff, like, I know you got to use it every day, but please just take it and put it all back in a drawer or something, because this is a problem. And then she was like, well, what if I just bought a vanity set? And I was like, what's that going to do? And then I was like, well, you're a girl, buy a vanity set. I don't know what that's going to really do. And it cleaned off the countertops. So I would say, guys, if you want to do something special for your wives, buy her a vanity set. Or if she says, hey,
organizers, something, if she doesn't have one.
Something.
Yeah.
Because it takes all that, because, you know, girls need, like, guys, the only thing we need is deodorant, maybe some aftershave, and hair products. If you're a guy like me, okay, cool. Most of the time we just put that under the sink and we pull it out every time we need it. But girls, they have specific makeup for every occasion.
Yep.
And it's all on the countertop because they never know what the occasion is. Mm-hmm. But now that vanity set, it's all over there. She goes into her little room. She plays Beyonce. It's in her own little space. And she is in her own little world, and she loves it. And I love it too.
Yeah, it's really great. I love it. So best purchase.
My last essential, last two. I'm wearing one. It's my Apple Watch. I mean, you guys follow me. If you guys follow me on Instagram or whatever, you know I use my Apple Watch to track all my fitness goals. Everything keeps me on track. It also text messages me. Like I don't got to go into all that. It's like another extension of my phone, but on my wrist. But we're going to do two in one. My iPad and my laptop are essential things to me that I use every day.
Yeah.
But this is essential because it's a smaller version, especially when I'm going into appointments or whatever. I don't like paper. If you ever notice, I'm not. I mean, I got my journal, it's paper, but everything else is mostly digital in my life. But I could go through a presentation, everything, and it looks clean, makes me look like I know what I'm talking about. Also, this is a portable, because we've cut the cable cord, but we stream all of our television and everything.
Which is nice.
So this is my portable TV Generally, when you see me grab this in my cigar kit, you know I am in chill mode. And what also is good is I watch a lot of sports. My wife doesn't like watching a lot of sports. I could just take this and put the game on, and I could pay attention to what she's doing. I could watch the game at the same time. I could go outside, have a cigar, have a drink, and watch the game. And it's all with this guy right here. And I carry it every day. So those are my essentials. Also, cameras an essential that I use every day. But we're on the camera, so I don't have to really pick that up and show you guys that.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm curious to know, like, is some of this what you use, or is there something different you use? Let us know. I'm kind of curious. But always appreciate you tuning in and spending this time with us and watching us. And hopefully it gets you thinking, like, okay, what do I use every day? But share, make sure to hit the notification bell, like, comment all the things, show us some love. We'll be back with more soon, and really appreciate y'all. And I know Jason wants to say some thoughts.
Guys, thoughts are, whatever your essentials are, keep using them.
Yeah.
Share them. Hopefully your essentials are things that make your life easier and better. But also, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that notification bell. Like, engage with us. Let us know what your thoughts are, how we're doing, what kind of content you guys want to see more of from us.
Would love to hear that.
Would love to hear that from you. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for checking us out, listening to us, watching us, just kind of, being with us as we grow. We definitely appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful day.
Have an awesome day. Bye.
Peace.